Do what you want, cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. You are a pirate. You are a pirate.
You think you would wait until after?
Bobby looks at you and he's shaking his head.
No.
Fuck you, mate. Just get it over with.
No, thank you. All right, let's get a move on.
Just murder me. No, thank you.
No, thank you.
No, proper
Cole.
manners. No, thank you.
I feel this is a proper time to maybe do some of that good old waterboarding. If we want to get information.
Or you better kill me.
All
Don't
right.
worry, we intend to.
All right, so we're gonna go to that secluded space.
Which one?
Whatever one.
Whatever one you want to go to.
That's not fair.
That's away from Owlbear.
So he's in your quarters. I'll make it simple. He's guarding the door to your quarters.
Yeah.
So-
Is that just a loop?
I just have a 10-hour loop.
God bless.
All right, so why don't we go?
Because
to
we're free.
Want to just go to the bilges then, Cole?
If nobody's working them.
No one's working. You haven't told anyone to do
Right
the.
now.
You haven't told me to go assign jobs, so.
You told people to at least get ready.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
go
sure,
back
I
and
should
get
go
ready
back.
to man their crew, man their posts.
Thank you.
All right, go at it, boy.
What do we want to know?
All right,
This
hammer
is
it.
fun.
Every time I say bear, I need you to hit plug for me. Okay.
Okay, so just assume we're in bilges because I don't want to move this.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Let's pretend that there is a fluorescent light on a really thin pole, and I tap it so it swings back and forth slowly.
So you want to tap a lantern?
Don't you have like prestidigitation or like light or something?
I do not.
Oh, okay, never mind. Nothing.
I thought about taking
All right.
that cantrip, but I
An
like
elaborate contraption made out of torches.
mine. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
All right. Start the interrogation.
we would like some information out of you, our good former captain.
Go fuck yourselves.
Bear.
Do I even need to make an attack roll here?
No, not really.
Cool.
Just wanna keep punching him.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, I'll point out that Plug is currently at about 1 HP. So if you punch him, he's gonna go unconscious.
Someone. Cool.
Unless you just want to slap him without doing damage.
Non-damage, probably.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just...
Why don't you just heal him and then we can just slap him?
Oh yeah, you're right. Hey, that's smart.
God, torturing just got a whole lot more sadistic when you can heal them back and just keep reapplying.
So when we leveled up, that we just like leveled up. We didn't like reset our spell slots or anything, right?
We did not.
No,
Okay.
you guys haven't rested.
I feel
Alright.
great.
You would gain the 1 extra spell slot. Because you haven't used that yet.
Okay, I have 1.
I can cast a Moxie once.
I can do everything. I hammer.
Thank you, Marco. All right, so I'll cast Cure Wounds on Plug
Dear Lord.
for 8 HP.
And then I'm smacking him for 7 HP.
Dear Lord.
Okay, so he's at 2 HP. Net gain of 1.
Excuse me while I go take
We
a
can
quick
offer you
nap.
the same deal you offered us. Information, and we'll let you swim back to the island.
He's gonna turn to the side and spit out blood and broken tooth. What do you want?
We need maps, we need locations. For example, do you know where Harrigan's going? Or where he'll be sailing around?
Told us all, didn't he? He's going back to Port Peril.
Peril. Duh.
I figured you might know his route a little bit closer since you were his
Yeah.
first
The
mate.
tab of LSD.
Think
and
Harrigan
the
ever
real
got close to
CIA.
anyone?
Fair enough.
Cool.
Next.
How many spell slots do you have?
Next.
3.
What were you
Sweet.
intending to... Where was this ship heading?
And it's level 2, so I can heal him for more.
Who could say?
Right.
Ah, shit. Well, time to cast Cure Wounds as a level 2 spell.
Jesus. Man, I feel great.
Oh, no. That's unfortunate. For 8 more.
8 more?
You roll.
2 and a 3. Alright, bear.
Bear.
Fair.
That's another 6.
He's gained another 2 health.
I'm
Now.
going easy on him too. I'm just hitting him. I'm not actually slashing him with these claws.
Sorry, it's hard to hear down here. What did you say?
Is there any reason we should keep you alive?
Absolutely not.
Amen.
Alright, time to keep him alive.
I approve your
At
honesty.
least he's honest.
If you keep me alive, I swear to God, I'm gonna come track you down.
Now that's that grit that got us recruited in the first place.
You better hope you kill me.
Alright. Now, is there anything you can tell us that will help us in our endeavors?
You're fucked. When Harrigan finds out you took his ship.
Oh, this
don't
is
worry.
the same way you took his shit. Okay, alright. Alright, we'll heal him again.
Oh my god.
Oh, we got another 2. And a 7. There we go. So 12.
12. Okay, I'm gonna give him a double punch here. He can take it.
Good god.
Mel's like, I didn't agree.
He's taking 12.
I'm not there. I'm somewhere else.
The moment he starts feeling better, to just knock him back down a peg.
I don't. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want me to get out of him? Like,
Hmm?
what do you
Think
want me
can
to
hold
know?
on this ship with those
I don't know.
Yeah.
Did he tell you anything of use?
Not really.
That's a very
He's
big-
not going to.
Says the man who's tied up. This is the man who has to fight with a sword instead of his hands. Weak.
What's that cage thing?
The gibbet.
I don't
I
remember
see
you.
keyhole.
Now, we'll put him in the
I'm gonna
gibbet.
remember you.
Hey, we can't let him live, bud.
No, we're putting him in the gibbet, and we'll just starve him out there.
Well,
And you get fucked up.
What?
My crew just keel hauled Scourge and then sent Plug back to the island with like 6 other crewmates. I did not make many friends.
all right. Well, Cole, I've got a better idea.
Yes.
Just let me bite his head off. We can save his brain for Aaron, and then Aaron can suck the brain. And
Oh,
then he can
hey,
learn
that's
stuff.
that's smart.
Yeah, why?
Look at there.
No need to interrogate him.
So yeah, just put him in the gibbet. For now, until Aaron comes back, so we can eat the brains.
Let's keep him away from the public eye, just for now. He still has some sway. Let's knock him unconscious, and we'll throw him in the gibbet.
Okay, let's just cut out his tongue. How about that?
Okay. Fair
Whatever
enough.
you guys want to do.
Alright.
Fair enough. He can't talk then. Okay, you want to do it, Cole?
Alright, I'll heal him just so he doesn't die. I'll use one last heal on him. There we go.
This is ridiculous.
This is
Alright,
getting a
for
little
12.
sadistic, even for my character.
Character
No,
is
I didn't
weird.
agree to this. I don't want
My
to be
character's
part of
just
this
killing.
crew.
I
Rip his tongue out.
Yeah, I
She's
have no idea.
upstairs.
Yeah, I'm somewhere else.
But Mel, not her character. Mel's
Oh.
like, what's going on?
Yes, I'm like that. You're correct.
Very much like that.
All right, so
Alright.
you cut his tongue out.
Sure.
All right.
He doesn't seem to react.
Well, that's
pretty
It
metal.
takes extra care to spit blood up into your face every time you do.
That's pretty
This
metal.
guy is cool.
Alright, that's fine.
Also, Cole.
This is fine.
Scourge
He's
looks
can-
scared out of his mind. The Plug is like stoic.
See?
I can respect that, but you know what? You're
Let's move
down
on to
one
Scourge.
tongue.
Let's see what he can tell us. now.
Alright, yep, let's move to Scourge.
Let's see what he can tell us.
Put Plug in the gibbet.
Okay, I go. I
Okay.
slap him in the
okay.
gibbet, and there are orders that no one is to go near him.
We do
Captain-
not have a gibbet on this ship.
Oh, we don't?
don't?
Damn.
Can we tie him to the figurehead?
On this fucking merchant ship? No. You want to tie him to the figurehead?
Yeah. He won't drown. He won't
Yeah,
drown.
sure.
We'll chain him. We'll use those manacles, and we'll chain him to the figurehead.
Okay, Glenn, I'm going to tell you that as you're moving over there with ropes and it becomes clear what you're doing, some of your crew are looking at you
Glenn.
strangely. and like a little bit scared. And like you're hearing some whispering going on.
I'm one of them.
How about no, Glenn?
Hey, Cole. That one thing
Captain
that
Tortoise.
accidentally got sent to everyone is called Shackles of Compliance. Did we ever consider?
No, we'll do that with Plug. Not Plug, Scourge. I didn't like Plug because he hated me for no reason. This is personal.
Whatever.
Whatever. Yeah, let's just shackle him up in my room. The captain's
In your
quarters.
room? I don't think that's smart.
Well, if you just
Just put it back on the mast.
for everybody to look at him
Yeah.
and see that we cut his tongue out, Glenn, we can't do that. That's bad PR.
Public relations.
Have you already cut his tongue out, or are you going to?
No, Cole already.
Already
Tongue's out.
did. Okay.
Tongue's
It's
out.
gone.
Alright.
Cole
Alright,
took
so
it.
because-
You would see them passing up to the higher level. With his blood streaming down his mouth.
Solid.
Yeah, you didn't want me to because I'd be too cruel. Look what Archibald did. I was just like, let's just kill him and be done with it. I was like, no, let's cut his tongue out.
So what we'll do is that we will
Who's the real monster
use
here?
those manacles that he already came in, and then we'll do like a cross thing right here, and then we'll take another set of manacles like that.
So hands and feet.
Okay, we
So
definitely
he can't move.
We'll
shouldn't
hang
leave
them,
him.
and then we'll hang him from the main mast and play tetherball with him.
He's our pinata.
Just with his tongue.
Okay, so Sandara's gonna come over and be like, hey, yo, Captain.
Yes, ma'am.
Some of the crew are getting a little
Just
bit
love
upset
the-
by what
the
you're
pride
doing. I mean,
with what you
everybody
described.
had issues with Plug and Scourge, but this is kind of fucked up.
Amen.
Just, I would recommend either just killing him or like marooning him on that island. But
Well,
just get it
we're
over with.
going to just wait until. The problem is Aaron's just currently not here.
Can we just have Aaron
Can we
eat his
honest-
brain?
Like, can we honestly just say for now that Aaron is going to do this?
Yeah,
thing?
could we like make
And
him
if
do
Aaron does
that?
not agree with
And then-
this, we can just retroactively do something about it.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't think he's gonna have a problem because he's always trying to eat brains
Exactly.
anyway.
I don't see why he'd have a problem with this, but
I
in
think
case
the
he
only problem
does,
would be that he's not.
All right,
here to
so-
do it.
We're gonna send Aaron back down below with Plug. He's gonna eat the brain, then we're gonna throw the body overboard.
Okay.
That's fine with me. I'm keeping
Alright,
the tongue.
good.
I'm keeping the tongue though.
Okay, you sadistic.
you're gonna like dry it out,
Yep.
put it in a jar.
Tanner, are you getting berserk vibes from this?
So, well, I was gonna say Scourge looks pants-sweatingly terrified now that you brought Plug back downstairs, still chained up, and then ate his brain in front of Scourge.
Oh, the lizard person come down and
The squid person?
Lizard person holding him.
Alright, so Scourge, you got any information for us?
Scourge is unconscious at this point.
All right, we'll wait till
He
he
appears
wakes
to have
up.
fainted.
Let's just kill him too. I don't think this lackey knew much or anything worth knowing.
yeah, you never know.
Have Aaron eat his brain too then.
Why
He's
not
already at
just
1
have
HP.
Aaron eat his brain?
We're doing that.
Okay.
Aaron's just gonna get to eat brains for
Aaron's
days.
getting a
He
meal.
consumes both of them,
Okay, he consumes both their brains.
and they get tossed overboard.
Yep, for the sharks.
All right, I'll apologize to the crew. I'm sorry y'all had to see that.
Let's make sure
And I
none of
assume
that
we're
happens
also
again.
throwing Maheen, Narwhal, and
Their corpses.
the recruit.
The Rakadumi recruit.
I mean, we're gonna loot their. If they have anything valuable on them, grab it. If
We
not,
already have everything.
Yeah.
we'll let the crew go through. And if the crew wants anything, they can go through their pockets.
One sec.
Like I'm sure they have a nice jerkin or something they want. Like a biscuit. Biscuit. Gotta let the crew be happy.
Yeah, I think you threw that out the window when you were like came up with dead bodies.
We got rid of them.
Yeah.
I just wanted to break their necks and throw them overboard. Cole wanted to cut their tongue out.
This 10-hour national anthem.
I'm glad somebody is.
I take it you're not.
Oh, I don't care. I just think it's funny to be the contrarian.
Fair
What are you
enough.
talking about? This is a free ship.
You right.
That's what would be on.
The squawkity
Raheem
ships,
and-
ships of America.
Yeah. Do we
Narwhal.
want to rename the ship?
Maybe we get a better ship before we think of names.
What are you talking about? This is our first ship.
Yeah.
Also this.
Since we freed it, I propose we name it the American Eagle.
What does American mean?
Yeah, what's
I'm not
American?
familiar with that country.
Alright, so does anybody want their gear? Just throw it in party positions. Let's just slap all that in party positions. We can divvy out later.
What are we slapping in there?
Tanner sent us a message from Narwhal
Yeah, I
Mahim
see
and the
that.
Rahadumi.
It's a simplified version of things, yeah.
I don't know. I think that antitoxin is something we'll want to hold on to, though.
We can give that to Sandara. An act of good faith.
Yeah.
Alright, so now that we've taken care of our problem children, let's get moving.
Let's get moving.
We need
Cool.
crew.
Sandara and Croup approach you guys and are like, hey, what do you guys actually know about piracy? Like, do you want some advice here?
Yes, ma'am.
Cool.
Group's a dude.
So here's the thing.
Group's just belching.
This is the man's promise. And anyone familiar with the man's promise or Rahadumi or Rahadumi merchant vessels is going to see that this is the man's promise and pretty much know who we are and what we are.
That's right.
Well, you can't rename it.
What most pirates do is take the ship somewhere to get it squibbed, which is just strip down the ship to like the basic skeleton and then reassemble it differently. Like the inside's not going to change at all, but it's going to look like a different ship. It's not going to be recognizable as a Rahadumi built ship. It'd probably still look like a merchant vessel, but we'll be able to disguise ourselves a little bit. We can get the nameplate changed, whatever we need.
Sounds good.
There's a
I agree.
Very agreeable.
discreet
Captain.
little place on the southern coast called Rickety Squibs.
Rickety Squibs.
Rickety's Squibs, yes.
Could we get more crew there?
Maybe. Most of the people there just work for Rickety, like, squibbing ships. But if we get the ship fixed, we can go pretty much wherever and get more crew.
Alright.
But that should probably be our first plan of action, because once Harrigan finds out that Plug and Scourge took over the ship and then we took over the ship after them, he's probably not going to be happy.
I agree.
I say once we get it squibbed, set sail for Blood Cove.
Do we have a map that we can refer to?
That's what I was just moving you guys to.
Do we want to go to
the
Blood
Shackles
Cove or do
are
we want to go to Port Peril?
Quite large.
Blood Cove
I want to
was
go
just
to the
Port
island
Peril
of
but
empty
worse.
eyes.
Port Peril also has
There are so many
Harrigan.
places.
Places.
Let's go to the
because Harrigan was going to Port Peril to refuel. He was going to refuel because
Cool, you guys are at
he
the
sent
very
half his
bottom.
crew to
Bag
the other ship.
Right side.
So Port Peril has Harrigan.
Cannibal Isle seems pretty.
Bag Island. I love it.
Let's go get it squibbed first.
Did you say Bag
Rickety
Island?
There's a
Squibs would be up
bag
here on the
island.
coast.
All right, Cole.
Where's that?
It's
Set
like
us-
right in the middle,
Set sail.
kind
It'll
of.
take you about a week
Ooh,
to get
there's
over
an
there,
atoll. That's cool.
especially with your crew. But
Well, it's not right in the middle.
Do we
It's
wanna
in the
head that
middle
way?
of
I think
a few
so.
things.
The squibs?
Wait, where
Yeah.
are we now?
Yeah.
we are at the bottom where it says ship,
Oh,
because we haven't named it anything else yet.
Look at us.
Man's promise.
the slithering coast.
Sing us a song, lads and lasses.
Sing us a song, yeah,
So it'll take about a week to get over to Rickety's.
A
do
week?
it.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's
these are
gonna take us so long to get to Bag Island.
Where is Bag Island?
It's up. It's north, like north middle.
You guys can make like barks if you
Bag
want.
Island's like right
Oh, nice.
there. It's probably like a month away. We need
I
rowers.
names that we're looking at.
This is Island of Empty Eyes. And
Now,
here's
where's
Bag
Little
Island.
smoker.
Those are where I want to go.
Raptor Island.
I've marked where I want to go.
Beat Besmara's throne. That sounds like a nice place.
Shark Island.
This is a file. Raptor Island. I wonder what's on
Where are
there.
you seeing the empty eyes, Mel?
It's up at the top. I drew an arrow towards it.
Oh.
Up in Pirate Cove.
There's Bag Isle up there. Island of empty eyes.
Yeah. See, those are the places I want to go.
Oh, come on,
Okay.
Cannibal Cove doesn't
Well,
sound appealing.
Let's see what we can have our
Cannibal
That's
Isle.
ship
so
squibbed for.
contrived.
Cannibal Isles? Come on.
All right,
What
Captain.
if it's a
Guys,
misnomer?
Shark Island. Oh.
Did anyone
Raptor
else see
Island.
Besmara
Island of
has
the
an-
Black Tower.
Raptor Island.
See, this is
Island
the
of the
reason
Black Tower.
I said that the captain should be someone we can actually get behind making decisions. Because this is the problem we ran into was everyone wanted to go somewhere different and do all these different things.
No, let's go to
Squibs.
Rickety Squibs
Okay,
first.
so we're going to Rickety Squibs.
Wait.
We have a week to
Widowmaker
bicker about
Island.
this.
Cass, are you going to share
Skinny
what you found, or
whale.
you just want to let him discover it?
Oh, yeah, I'll tell him about the chest.
Okay. Are you telling just him or the whole?
Just him. I'll message.
Jeopardy.
All right. What's your name? Hold on a second.
That's where
You're new on this ship.
I remember seeing you before the man's promise got captured.
Tempest.
Owenza.
Okay.
A Wednesday? What?
Owenza.
A Wednesday, huh?
Yep.
You got it there, buddy. Holla bad.
There. I've marked places of
Granite
importance with the links.
Shahara. The halfling coast. I've spent this entire week just looking at a map.
Planning things out,
Yeah.
taking inventory of things.
Lake of Dead Dreams. Nice. Obelisk of Wonders. Guys, these are
Obelisk
some
of
pretty good
Wonders.
names.
That sounds like a pretty cool, actually.
Cole, right now the ship has 2 points worth of plunder. Just from whatever Cass is sharing you.
Okay.
She might be still typing it out.
Guys, we can go to Besmaris. though.
Okay, I sent it. Cool.
That'd be a hell of a way to start
Alright.
our journey.
Yeah. Can I make a history check to see if I know anything about the Lake of Dead Dreams or about the Obelisk of Wonders?
Alrighty, thank
Sure. Let me just consult Google for a second. What were those places?
Well, why don't we get
I
this?
hope
Why
for
don't we
your
get this
sake that I
ship
roll
taken
poorly.
care of first before we start world?
Yeah,
Before
I
we
agree.
start
Oh,
world
well,
building.
I rolled a 4.
So
So
you have no idea.
yeah.
Perfect.
Excellent.
Oh, Billy, I
Close that tab.
Alright, my bad. It's only going to take about 3 days.
Okay, it's a lot nicer.
And it felt like a week.
Alright, so you guys kind of sail up to the southern coast. You don't have that much of a problem getting there. Honestly, it's pretty fair winds once you're around to this area. You were just kind of blown off course a bit. But you're going to see, and if anything, Krupp is the one who's going to be pointing this out to you once you guys start getting close, like actually give you directions because he's been here before. But it's very well hidden. It's like a little cove that like doubles back on itself from the main coast, and unless you know the general area and what signs to look for, you would probably never find it. But you guys can see who would be up in Crow's Nest. One of you, or just assume random crew.
Not me. I'm not.
Just
that
because we're
good.
short
Yeah.
staffed. Just because
Yeah.
we're short
Let's
staffed.
see
I can
the sun
do it.
again.
You
Yeah.
have good perception. Because I have proficiency.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
Good.
Cass wants to scramble her way up. Redemption.
Cass,
First
you
character.
see a very small, but it stands out to you, like a checkered flag of yellow and red. On top of what looks like once you stare at it a little bit, it looked kind of like just a cliff formation, but the more you look, it looks more like a tower, like actual carved tower. And you kind of like signal down to everyone else to like hoist a flag,
You're right.
according to Krupp's directions, to try and ask for permission.
To-
And you see the yellow flag go down and the blue flag go up, which is indication that you're allowed to come in.
We're good.
So you manage to
Bring
follow.
her in, Mr. Gibbs.
Like you get closer to the coast, and it's almost like just all of a sudden, like a path is there. Like it's so well hidden, but you do manage to switch back and end up getting through there.
Interesting.
You guys find a small little inlet that kind of follows a river going up further into the mainland. That has just docks all over the place along the coast. And a lot of different people seem to be working around in there. You're not seeing any other big ships, but as you guys pull in there and anchor yourselves a little ways offshore, you see a little sailboat come up to you guys, and it looks like there's a couple people in that boat. And they kind of call out to you asking for permission to board.
Well, Captain, do they have permission?
Yes, sir.
All right, come. We'll throw them a rope. We'll throw them a rope ladder down
All right.
so they can climb up.
Pardon me.
Partly.
No need to parlay. We're not fighting. We're not fighting.
You would have heard a little bit about this before, but this place is run by a guy named Rickety Haig, who is old as shit, but has been doing ship squibbing for a long time. So you see a couple of what look like sailors, but also like guards, like they're relatively well armed, and one old man with a cane who gets up on board the ship
God.
and
Nightmares.
Good thing I'm in the crow's nest.
does not even talk to you or anything,
breath
but just
still
starts
hits you.
wandering around the ship, like occasionally tapping on like the mast and like the rails and things with his cane, and is like inspecting them close, and even like shaving off a little bit of the railing with like his thumb or something to check things out, and then he
What kind of
wanders
thumb does he have?
a little bit back to you and says, "The staircase goes downstairs, right?"
I believe so, yes.
Okay. And he goes off and he's going downstairs. His guards are just kind of hanging out on deck.
Does he normally do that?
I'm gonna assume so.
I like
It's pretty
sort of
normal.
trail him as he goes around the
Let's
ship.
say just,
I'm just watching him.
Yeah,
I will
just
assume that Aaron follows Mel.
Yeah,
to make sure he doesn't get lost.
yeah, I'm making sure he doesn't get lost. That's what I'm doing.
I'm sure that little hole
During that time, would we have had time to
doesn't
rest?
really have much
Yeah,
reason.
you guys would have all.
That's- After 3 days,
Yeah,
I
I
hope
know,
we would have
but-
You can
rested.
put your health back up and things.
I know, but like, just for fun.
So Mel pretty much.
I just want to watch him also, basically.
that
It's more curiosity
third
than
level,
anything.
Mel's
third level down.
Mel's people watching.
That back end is pretty much just open space that you can use for whatever you want to do in there, as far as like organizing things and stuff. Like the one next to that is more like the
37.
general goods thing, but you have.
Okay.
This is. Do you remember? Grok's little office.
Yeah.
This is your office.
Oh.
So we
Get
can start
office.
moving things in there and doing stuff.
Cool. Does that translate to this little possessions tab?
Cute. But
Yep.
We
This
can't
is
get
my
a tab.
office.
We'll get a
That
tab.
possessions
You'll
tab
have
is
to
pretty
reforge
much just
your friendship,
everything the
though.
ship
I know.
is
Oh,
considered
yeah,
like whatever's not personal property. So
Okay.
like I moved all of the crap in there that we're just planning to sell,
Okay.
or it's just general goods.
Mhm.
The armory. We don't have a gunnery sergeant right now who would also be in charge of like arming the crew and things.
Okay.
So I'm also including that as part of the possessions.
Okay.
So anything anyone doesn't claim when we get like a big loot
It'll go
dump,
in
just
here.
just throw it in there,
Okay.
or whatever else you want to have in there.
Awesome.
Because you're
This is
pretty much
mine,
in charge of that right now.
Yeah.
And you can also start identifying like values and things,
Mhm.
like seeing how much
Okay.
what's go for.
And
Do you
then
want to
we'll
assume you're just going to like? Would you go through and like analyze how
Yeah.
much these things are worth? Do you want me
Yes.
to put that in the possessions tab, or do you want that to be a secret? Because it might be complicated if you want that to be a secret.
Yeah, let's just have it in there. It doesn't.
Okay, I'll get around to putting everything in there then.
Okay. Let's not
So I
make
mean,
this
you're
too
working on
complicated.
things.
This
and
is
then
my
you-
project
you
until I hear new
Hear
voices.
the door open, and an old man you don't recognize, who's got maybe a dozen teeth in his head, comes in and just starts looking around. He's like tapping on the walls and things, and like pushing crates aside and like opening some up and like looking around in there. And he seems to notice you after a couple minutes and just kind of nods, and then he walks right back out the door. He comes back up on deck. Which one of you is the captain here?
That be me, sir.
Look for the afro.
Yarr.
Yeah. Captain Archibald. Archibald Schmeat.
All right. So you want the ship squibbed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. It'll be about $2,000. It'll take me about.
Yes, we do.
yes, we do.
Okay, good.
Yes. we do.
Okay. Well, Cole, since I have the key, I'll go.
Take me
unlock
about 7
it for
days.
Do you want to be
7
the treasure?
days.
All you have to do is unlock
Take
the
me
loot box.
now or when it's done. Once it's fully squibbed, even the person who made the ship himself would have a hard time seeing it for what it actually was.
Half now, half later.
Yep.
I can also install modifications if you want. Say smuggling compartments.
Does that cost extra?
Yes,
Of
obviously.
course it does.
Battering rams, additional armor plating,
I'm thinking a ram would
extend
be
some
fun.
parts of it, things like that. So we can talk about that in a little bit.
I like this guy. I like this guy a lot.
Do you have the funds on hand? Do you want to work out a payment plan?
Half now, half later. When you finish the job.
You have all the cash on hand?
Depends how much.
Depends how much modifications cost, I guess.
Because if you want modification,
Let's get a
Let me
general
say something.
appraisal.
You're obviously a crew of greenhorns here.
Oof. Rude.
true.
Yeah, well,
You're
that
new to
rhymes.
piracy,
True.
correct?
Yes.
New to
sir.
piracy, not new
Right,
to
here.
violence.
Let me put it this way.
Do what you want, cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate.